Okay, let's see what's coming up. Nine of Wands in reverse is your central card for the month. In the shadows, we have Seven of Cups. Passing away is Page of Coins. Approaching is Three of Cups. And highlighted is Hangman in reverse. For week 1, we have Queen of Wands in reverse. Week 2, King of Cups. Week 3, we have World in reverse. And then for week 4, we've got Ten of Swords. So let's see what's going on here for Leo. Leo, your central card is Nine of Wands. So this is a card about defending, persevering, being a survivor. So some of you may feel like you're having a hard time just being a survivor. Like I sometimes call this card the Cool Hand Luke card because in this image he keeps getting knocked down and keeps getting back up. He's like the battalion soldier that keeps going into battle and he comes back, he survives, but he's a little battle scarred, he's a little wounded. So it is the survivor card. But it's also kind of like a card of feeling like you're tired of getting knocked down and having to get back up. In the reverse position, sometimes there's questioning your survival, like, gosh, am I surviving? Am I going to be able to be a survivor? Can I keep doing this? It can sometimes have a feeling of like looking over your shoulder, but in accessing the high side of the card, it's like they can keep knocking me down. I'm always going to get back up. So there's really two ways this card can show up. One is as the survivor, the person who can endure anything, the person who is left standing at the end of the battle. On the other hand, it can be like, this is too much. I don't know if I can survive this. I feel like I can't trust anyone. I feel like I'm always being attacked. I feel like people are always coming at me from every angle. So I'm going to invite you, Leo, to remove whatever fears, doubts, or resistance you're having, because that's what causes cards to show up in the reverse position. Remove any fears, doubts, or resistance towards feeling like a survivor, because this card says you are a survivor. You just have to tap into its energy. You have to say, no, I am strong. I've been around the block a couple times, and I've always come up standing. There's some sort of quote that says, life has broken me down, many and many times, but I've had a 100% success rate in surviving. That's kind of what this card's about. So, Leo, if you're feeling knocked down, I see some of you, this is your card also, Leo, Queen of Wands. In week 1, you're upside down. You may not just be feeling at the top of your game, but you are showing up in your full radiance here. This is Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female. This is fire. So this is definitely Leo. But it's just saying that there's something challenging you as far as feeling like you have to survive through it, feeling like there's something that's keeping you back, something it's making you not show up as your full self. So let's see what some of the other cards have to say. Seven of Cups in the shadow position. This is a card of desires and dreams. This is sort of like hidden desires and hidden dreams, things that you want, things that you're dreaming of, but it's kind of being kept in the shadows right now. It's kind of in the lower, subconscious, like not at the forefront, because you're actually just dealing with like survival right now. You're dealing with feeling like, how do I do it? How do I show up as me? And so in some ways your dreams are kind of being put on hold, or what do I really want? Maybe that's percolating beneath the surface and saying, this is the stuff that I want to dream about. This is the stuff that I want to have my mind on, all these choices, all these fantasies, all these glittering options, but you're kind of not able to access that right now because you're in this zone. You do have a pretty optimistic attitude, Leo, because I'm seeing all this yellow, especially relating to a water sign or a love partner. And, you've got some nice cups energy, which has to do with love, with partnership, with friendship, with socializing. It could be like on the surface, you're feeling really social and you've got good things happening in your partnership, but you're just feeling a little like tamped down. You're feeling not able to access your normal fiery energy. And I kind of get at the end of the month too, Leo, that there's something that's draining you, and I don't know what this is, but it's the feeling of always having to just survive, feeling like maybe you're just making ends meet, maybe you're just barely surviving. You want to be in this cups mode, and that's actually what's coming in, Leo. That's good news for you. But let's see first what's passing away before we look at what's coming in. What's passing away is Page of Pence. Now, this is an open willingness to receive something. So this could be like a job offer that maybe you've accepted, or the job offer has ended. It could be an openness towards money, an openness towards receiving money. It could be a young earth sign, so that could be either Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Some of you may be like saying goodbye to one of your children who's going off for the summer. But this is what's passing away. And Page of Pence also has to do with a sense of naivete regarding money. So there may be a way in which you're growing up regarding the physical world. You're growing up regarding what needs to happen in the money realm or in the physical realm in terms of the body, all those Taurian themes, second house themes, money, body, assets, possessions. There may be a way that you're graduating from if Page of Pence is leaving, then that's an immaturity about money, possessions, assets, finance, budgeting, the body, any of that is passing away. So let's see what's coming in. You've got Three of Cups, socializing, celebration, good times ahead, let the good times roll. You Leos love that. So I'm seeing spending time with like-minded people, socializing. This is good for you, Leo. This is your zone. So July could be a really fun time for you. Even I'm seeing July 4th could be a really fun time for you guys. So live it up. Go to some parties, be social. This is actually where it might be a good time for networking. Work and play both together even here. For what's highlighted for you is Hangman in reverse. Now, this card, when this shows up in reverse, I always say don't be worrying so much about keeping up with the Joneses or worrying about what anyone else thinks. You could be really getting in your head about what everyone else is thinking. And I just want to show you Hangman. He's in the upright position here. When this card shows up, you need to accept your own unique, individual way of doing things. So sorry, this is the upright position, this is the reverse position. When Hangman shows up, it's sort of like getting comfortable in your own skin, getting comfortable with your own unique, different way of doing things. It's a very unconventional card. It's sort of like the opposite in some ways to me of the Pope card or the Hierophant, where that is conventional, traditional. This guy gets his freedom, his connection with the divine world, his enlightenment through just being himself and not worrying about what everyone else thinks, not worrying about what anybody else is doing. He's actually hung up as an example of someone who's different. But guess what? He's comfortable there. He sees things from a different perspective, from a 180 from everyone else. So that's where he gets his insight, his revelation, his enlightenment from. So kind of get comfortable with that, Leo. Find your comfort zone even when you're in an uncomfortable position. I'm going to say expand your comfort zone. Lean into your discomfort, because there may be something there for you that becomes enlightening, that you may find some revelations there. So I'm going to say, even though you're Nine of Wandsing it upside down, feeling like, oh, I don't know if I can survive this. Why do I always have to be the survivor? I keep getting knocked down. Keep trying, keep at it. There's a Beckett quote that I usually read when this card shows up, which says, ever tried, ever failed, never mind, try again, fail better. So it's sort of like saying, it doesn't matter if you're not doing things according to a conventional way. March to the beat of your own drum. You try something different. Try something completely different, a 180, different perspective. That's going to help you, Leo. And by the way, have fun with it. that's coming in for you. And it might be that through socializing and having fun, you see things from a different perspective too. So if you're feeling out of sorts week 1 of July, this is you, Leo, for sure. Queen of Wands, radiant, sassy, funny, intelligent, witty, attractive. It's like the lion shaking his mane. But there's just something where you have a couple clouds over your head. There's something that's preventing you from feeling fully yourself. But I want you to just kind of like tune into what that could be. And let the good times roll. That'll help break you out of that. It'll help you see things from a different perspective. Week 2, you may be focused on a romantic partner. This is either your current partner or someone that you would like to partner with. This possibly could be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it's really anyone who fits the archetype of the loving partner, the good husband, the good father, the good boyfriend, just the loving partner. So someone who comes from a compassionate point of view. And you may need to, they're kind of looking off in the distance, Leo, while you're upside down. So you may want to work on between weeks 1 and 2, if you are with a partner, connecting with them. Obviously, the king and the queen are a natural partnership. And again, either of these could be male or female. But you may have to just see where King of Cups is coming from. He's actually in the upright position. He's there to help and support you. He actually has a lot of loving feelings towards you, Leo. You may just be out of sorts with yourself in week 1. But see if you can put the focus on them in week 2, because that's what's showing up. In week 3, you've got World in reverse. This tells me that you have all the capability. You have lots of support. You have the support to feel free from all directions. It's sort of like you've come to the end of a cycle. And you may just have some hard times acknowledging, wow, I really do have it good. World is such a positive card that in the reverse or the upright position, it's an excellent card to see. And it's tapping into your freedom, tapping into feeling like, wow, I've arrived. I've done it. I'm here. I get to dance. I get to celebrate. I get to be free. So whatever's going on, Leo, in feeling like you're kind of getting knocked down or feeling like you're having to survive through something, I really love these cards for you. 3 of Cups and World. It's about celebrating and having fun and really just acknowledging where you're at right now. Even though it might be hard to see, it might be like, I've been waiting to get to this moment and I just am not feeling fully myself. So I feel like I'm having a hard time enjoying it, but you're showing up there. And the world is showing up with you. So it's your world to have right now, Leo. I would just say with this 3 of Cups, enjoy it. That's what's coming in. And then the end of the month, you may feel a little tired, a little exhausted. If you have a lot on your mind, Leo, try to let some of that go. These are thoughts. Air, swords represent air, which represents thoughts. Let go of any thoughts that are draining you. You might just need to take it easy. You might need to recover your strength. You may need to, you may just feel like you need to collapse. I'm just getting that some of you Leos may feel a little bit tired in July. But, allow yourself some playtime. That's really going to be my main message to you. Allow yourself time to play because it's what's going to open up a new perspective for you and give you some insight and some clarity.